Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to varnish all these decks. We're going to get the rest of the bulkheads glued in. Maybe start on the rest of the planking coming up the sides, and we'll see what else we get to. So if you want to see that and more, make sure you stay tuned. Hello BSC family, and welcome back to my bench. So, like I said in my opener, we're going to get into building, or not building, but varnishing these things. We're going to have a nice clear coat. We're going to glue them all down, all the rest of the decking down, right? We're going to get these bulkheads glued into place, all right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 decks to do. We got 2 bulkheads to do. Now, what I might do is actually get into finishing off the planking. We've got these side pieces that need to go in, so we'll have to stain the inside of them, and planking is just going to go over top of it, so I don't have to worry about staining the outside. I might stain around the windows, or not the windows, but the gun ports, and I may also stain in there. Most likely they'll probably be painted anyways. I think these are drain ports, so I might stain them, and yeah, we'll get these things glued into place. Maybe this upper one, but like I said in the last video, these ones here that go on the side or on the guns, I'm going to replace that with actual planking. So it's going to take some time, but welcome to here. If you want to pick up a ship or something like this, go check out OcCre. Link for them are down in the description. They have all kinds of stuff and supplies for you. I'm sure you'll find something there. So a big thanks to them for sending me this ship. So I'm going to get to it, and I'll come back. I'll show you where I'm at and what I've gotten done. So I will see you in a few. Okay everybody, so I'm back, as you can see here, and I've gotten a lot done. So, first of all, I said I was going to get these last of the decks glued on, and I have. So the front one's glued on, the foredeck is on, quarter deck is on, poop deck is on. The upper, whatever, quarter poop deck bulkhead is in, and the main deck, foredeck is, bulkhead is on. Those are all glued in. They have been sanded, they have been stained. I put these little blocks, reinforcement blocks around the mast holes. They're now on. And from there, as you can see, I've got the side pieces put on and stained, as you can see from the inside of here. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you here. And as you can see here around the cannons, the cannon ports and stuff, let me get the pieces here. As I had said last time, these are supposed to be here, right? This one I accidentally broke, but that's okay. So that should have all been something like that, right? Now, as you can see, I mean, the plywood would be okay, but again, in a way, it doesn't look right, and I don't know why they did it. But I took them out, and instead of using those, I used them as a template, and I did the full planking all the way up. All right, now I'm getting up into this section here, which is good. The holes, drain holes for the deck are cut out, so I'm going to start going through the upper, the main deck cannon ports. Now I've also put on the rear sides here and what do you call it? I can't think of the name of it, but transom. The transom piece is done here. I've started doing the front ones, right? There's this, like, I don't know, decorative ladder piece up front, part of the bulkhead, and a separate piece here, and then these little riser sides. Now, as far as this side here, I'm up a little bit further, but again, this is an open hull on this side, so I still got cannons to glue in, but I can do that after because the holes are open. Again, there is a piece that is supposed to be here, like so, this little plywood piece, right? It's supposed to be there, which you can't see right there, kind of like that, right? That should be somewhere right about there. And again, as you can see, it's just a little plywood piece, right? To me, the full planking looks way better. I got to put a little piece in here, a little wedge. I'm going to make that. If you're going to do something like this, there is a block-off plate here where they use just a little cannon barrel, like a half cannon barrel, and you drill a hole and glue it in. You're supposed to glue it to the back side of this and then glue this on. Well, when I did the planking, I kind of forgot about it, and when I cut the hole in, I'm like, how am I going to get that in? Well, luckily, a skewer with some poster tack on it, and I was able to go through here like so and reach it. So a little bit of super glue and glued it in place, waited a few seconds, pulled this back out. Easy enough fix, but if you're doing it, don't forget to put that little block off plate in as you go up, or maybe fit all these pieces, don't glue them in permanently, so that you can kind of pop it off, glue that whole block off plate in there, and then glue it on permanently. Now this, from this point up, I haven't sanded yet. I'm still trimming out some of the cannon ports, but as you can see, the way it's done this way is so much nicer, right? So I think that's about it for now. So some of the other things I've got, I got to trim off back here still, and I'll keep going first. This here is all glued in, like I said. Sides are glued in, so I'm going to continue up now, because these ones have to come up right up here, but I've got to sand this, I got to fair this down a bit to make sure that's all flush and level and doesn't make some weird humps in there. And as I come up, I'm going to get to a certain point where I'm here, so these ones will be regular short pieces. And as you probably didn't see, I was saying that I got to sand these down here a little bit just to fair them up with the ribs a bit, right? And yeah, so as they come up, it's not leaving weird bumpy parts. Now, back here, once I get up so far, again, these pieces here will be short, but I'll start building up from back here and just kind of running them a little wild, right, as I get up, okay? And then I'll just cut it to the curve as I go up. Now I got a little bit of fairing to do on here, and probably this spot here, and same thing on the other side of it. So these ones here all just come all the way up. That's the way they go, all the way up. Once that's done, then I can start working in the transom area back in here. That's got to get covered. I think I've got to cut this little nub off right here, because it kind of sticks out a little bit. And then I think what I got to do is start building the back captain's quarter deck and stuff. Once that's done, that'll kind of probably tell me. I think it locks into these two places here. And yeah, we'll get all that done up. The lighting still works. I did double check it and test it just to make sure that it is still working and I haven't broken any wires anywhere. It's easier to check now, or continuously check it, as that I can kind of get to some of the stuff. But now I gotta still make the doors for up here. That was in a previous step, but I chose to pass it. They are supposed to be made with block off boards in the back so that you make your doors, and then you just glue them closed. I'm actually hoping to leave a couple of them open. There is one up here on the poop deck bulkhead that part of the framework, I think they kind of screwed up, part of the framework actually cuts through the door. So this one will get closed shut. This one's in a nice place here. And I'll probably leave that one open as well. And then, yeah, a little bit of staining up in some spots here. There's some grate that goes here and a cabin that goes on there. So you might see this, this beam here. So I want to stain that. You might see it through the grating. But it is coming along great. I did start making some of the grates just while I was sitting here one day. So some of these have got to get cut and framed yet. There's got to be a chunk cut out of both ends so that the ladders can come up. This one's obviously going to get the cut size for there. They take a little bit of time to make, but easy enough to do. Yeah, so let's see what else. I think that's about it for now. So in the next video, I'm going to have finish off all the planking on the sides, and hopefully we'll be done with that type of planking. I think there is some thin stuff, like I said, that's going to go possibly up front here and on the double transom at the back. Might even get into building the captain's quarters and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. So if you want to pick up something like this, go check out OcCre. Link is in the description down below. Go check them out. See what they have. You can get the lighting, you can get stands, you can get even this dry dock workstation. This is also part of, it's the top of this workstation here, if you can see it. It holds all the sticks. It comes with a bunch of drawers and places to put all your screwdrivers and everything. So if you're looking for something like that, even for an OcCre ship or some other ship, hey, go check them out. Link for them is down in the description. A big thanks to OcCre for sending me this ship and the workstation. It's been great working on it. Anybody can do it. They're easy to do. It just takes time and patience. It is very different from a plastic model. But with all that being said, make sure you check out my Instagram and my Facebook group. Links for them are down in the description. If you want to help out the channel in any way, I do have a PayPal me link. I have a merch button where you can go check out my Teespring stores and see what merch I have there. And I have the membership button if you want to help out in that way. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Hit that bell notification, make sure that all notifications are turned on. Definitely share out these videos. Hit that like button for me, please. And no matter what you're building or working on, just take your time. Have fun with it. Do it at your pace. And do it the way you want it to be done. So until next time, later.